Well, welcome, Warrior fans. We are starting the second game earlier than scheduled. So this is the girls' game, girls' semifinal, 1A state game. We have Annapolis in the Road Blues playing Trinity Christian from Paris, Texas. This is a team that the volleyball team played this fall, and then they're meeting for the chance to move on to the state finals. And so great start already for Annapolis, as off the tip, Kayla Chavez with her first 2 points of the game. And now Annapolis matching up in their zone and forcing the turnover. Starting five for Annapolis, we have Alex Lopez, number 11, Kayla Chavez with the ball. Passing to Beth Spoor. Anne-Marie Allen to Belen Garcia. And we got a turnover as Trinity now with the ball. Annapolis and Trinity played last year. They actually ended up playing twice, just the way the bracket kind of fell. And so, again, familiar foes to one another. Paris was long three-pointer from the corner, and that's good, number 25. Trinity's going to go full court with their pressure, gets a turnover. As Kayla Chavez trying to get that ball back and forces a timeout by Trinity. Trinity had issues with weather, and so it's nice to see them here, and as the weather has cleared up a little bit for them. They have a very solid team. Their volleyball team was very, very strong, and the basketball team is looking to advance to the state finals. Annapolis last year had great senior leadership. This year, fairly young team. Alex Lopez is the only junior on the court right now, as the rest of them are freshmen and sophomores. Though there's good experience, 4 of the 5 starters did play in last year's state championship game, so experience playing in a state tournament, as Kayla Chavez came over trying to get the block and ends up with too much of the arm for the foul. The girls team has had a really strong season, although they've been dealing with injuries, with Alex Lopez having an injury initially in the season, coming back strong, and now one of their starters, Shaitelia Olvera, still struggling with an ankle injury, not able to play. Second free throw is off. Beth Spoor with a nice strong rebound. Over to Alex Lopez. And over to Kayla to start off the offense. Trinity in their 2-3 zone as Annapolis working the ball around. Long skip pass to Kayla. Kayla drives, finds Beth down low, and a nice finish by Beth. 4-4. 6:22 left in the first quarter. And Belen comes over, ties her up, so nice double team by Belen. It'll stay here with Trinity ball. So Trinity ball. So get to that high post, shot. Ball bounces around, and number 25 crowning that ball and with a good finish. So you hear her number a lot. She's a really strong basketball player. Long pass to Anne-Marie Allen and a good finish. So good job for the Warriors breaking that press. A little tip by Alex Lopez. So good pressure up top as Belen and Alex doing a nice job. And they say it was last touched by Trinity, so it's a turnover. Kayla Chavez starting off the offense. Back to Kayla. Skip pass. Got tipped. Alex is going to corral it. Alex Lopez wants to probe the defense with a dribble, but 5 with the deflection. Kayla finally picks it up and is going to reset the offense. Blenn's going to take a long 2-pointer, misfires that, but Best is there for another rebound. Deflection, and it'll stay here with the blue. 6-6, 5:21 left in the first quarter. Alex Lopez will be taking the ball out. Over to Kayla, who's going to drive. Got deflected. Anne-Marie with an offensive rebound. Skip pass over to Kayla. She's open for 3. Hits the back iron and rattles around and out. Trinity ball. Alex applying that really good pressure. And Anne-Marie Allen with closely guarding her and forces 25 to shift her feet. Here's the full court press by Trinity, and they decide to pull out of it. As Annapolis working their zone offense around. And a little steal at number 5. Nice easy skip pass way up there. Belen tries to force it in. Anne-Marie and 11 did a nice job getting back and tipping it out of bounds. Stays here though, Annapolis ball. Over to tipped over to Best. Kayla decides to take in 3. That's short. Best had good position but just couldn't quite corral it. And it goes off of blue and stays with white. So Belen and Alex extending way out there, putting a lot of pressure on the ball. Back over to number 11. She's going to take a 3, and that's good. And Coach Lopez is going to call a timeout. Trinity's a really strong team. They're going to be very well balanced. They've got a nice inside game, 25 already showing her abilities, and then good guards, 5 and 11, being able to handle the ball and take some 3-pointers. So Annapolis is going to have a little bit of trouble matching up with such a balanced team. Really the thing for Annapolis is needing to get some offense, get Kayla going, get Alex going. Bess is doing a really nice job under the basket, so she's been able to get some nice rebounds, good finishes. So that's really good to see Bess getting off on a good start. So Annapolis ball after the timeout. They're down 11-6, just over 4 minutes left in the first quarter. And Kayla Chavez will be starting the offense up at point. And immediately turned over as Kayla defending that. Good job turning that layup away. Ball goes into the high post, kicks out to 11 for a 3-pointer. That's out. Rebound Kayla. And a little reach-in foul against Trinity. Kayla, nice strong rebound, always strong with the ball, forcing the foul. So ball. Kayla with the ball. And Trinity really putting a lot of pressure on that perimeter and those passes. They sneak in there to Anne-Marie. She's going to high post, tries to get it into Bess. Kick out to Kayla for 3. And that's long. Bess once again battling and gets the Trinity to touch it last. So it stays here, extending that possession. And Annapolis hoping to get another score here. Kicks out to Belen. She's going to take that shot. That's way off. Bess once again battling. Loose ball. She's on the floor. And it says it's going to be a jump ball. And stays here. So Bess once again extending this possession. She's been really difficult for Trinity to deal with so far. So she is doing a great job. Just need to get some offense. Going to go way over the top. It was overpass, and number 11 is going to have a nice, easy layup, but she goes too hard on it. And Trinity with the ball. And passed the corner, but 12 took 2 steps as she tried to step back and turns the ball back over to Annapolis. Just over 3 minutes left. Annapolis trailing 11-6 in the first quarter. And Gabby Lopez into the game for the first time. Kayla Chavez running that offense. Trinity has really quick guards, so they're going to really challenge the ball. Alex with a nice drive, but unfortunately picked up her dribble and took an extra step. So that's really good to see, though, Alex taking that dribble drive. Hopefully she can get the footwork down and be able to put up a shot. Boleyn out there challenging that ball. High post, it's got deflected. And a nice cut for the layup. So Annapolis needing to get things back on track offensively. Boleyn's going to take a drive, tries to force it in there, and it gets bounced around and over to Trinity. Kayla tries to get a steal, and it picked up by Bess. So Alex has to wrestle the ball away from Trinity, and ball back to Annapolis. And again, that zone getting really extended and really challenging any of those passes, even out in the perimeter, as that ball gets tipped out of bounds. Kayla with the ball, looking for somebody to get open. Boleyn finally does. Switches over to Alex. Alex is going to take a drive. Long, tries to relocate with her dribble, but can't quite get her feet under it, and it's short. Annapolis is now going to go full court. And Bess there with the block. Gabby with the pickup. Push out to Boleyn. Boleyn's got a chance for a layup. She's going to cross over. And they say that she double dribbled. So another scoring opportunity. Unfortunately, thwarted long pass. Going to go right up the middle. Alex trying to stop it. Gabby Lopez steps up and forces that foul. So Annapolis trying to get something going and trying to maybe get something going defensively, leading to some more offense. And unfortunately, number 20 ended up getting fouled. Annapolis trailing by 7, 13-6. First free throw is off. And Griselda Morales coming in for Alex Lopez. Griselda, sophomore. Like I said, it's all underclassmen. It's all freshmen and sophomores on the court right now. Second free throw. Up, and it's going to bounce up and then right through the hoop. So 14-6. Annapolis needing to get something going offensively. Really having a hard time as they work the ball around, as the zone is really extended out. They got some quick guards with some good hands. And there's another steal. And here comes 20. Kayla's just going to poke it out just to end that fast break. And stays here. So another turnover by Annapolis. That's already turning the ball over quite a few times already in this first quarter, having trouble just even making routine perimeter passes. Gabby Lopez with a good tip and turns back over to Boleyn. So nice touch by Gabby. And now Annapolis trying to get their offense set. Have to really be careful with these passes. Making sure that they've got a good passing angle and it gets there on time. Boleyn using her dribble. Gets to Kayla, who's going to drive. Kick over to Griselda. Griselda with a nice little drive and score. So that was a nice move by Griselda. Annapolis going full court now. Hoping to get. And long pass to 20. And that's in and out. And it looks like there was a reach over the back. So that's going to be a foul on White. So good position by Gabby, and she, Trinity player, tried to reach over her and gets called for the foul. So nice offensive possession, and now Annapolis looking to get another basket. Here's Griselda again, but she saw that space and unfortunately took those steps before she dribbled. So Annapolis going full court. Kayla defending that. Belen defending that, and Kayla get the steal. She's going to go one-on-one and just scoops around but can't quite finish. There's a wrestle for the ball and white ball. So nice move by Kayla, just couldn't quite finish it as she tried to scoop around with her left hand. And Annapolis stays with that full court. And here comes Trinity. Someone needs to step up and stop that ball. It bounces around, stays Trinity ball. It gets tied up as Griselda did a nice job of just jumping on that ball and forcing the jump ball. White ball still, 4 seconds left. Trinity looking to get that last second shot. A little nice pass to the corner, short, ball bouncing around. Finally scooped up by Bess, and that's how the quarter will end. So Annapolis trailing 14-8. End of the first quarter. Like I said, Trinity is a really strong team, very solid, nice balance as far as good point guards and a post presence. Really, their defense is really the story so far, as Annapolis is having a hard time just even getting perimeter passes as they're anticipating those, making jumps on that, getting turnovers, which are leading to transition baskets for Trinity. Annapolis has had its chances. They've had some nice opportunities, but just missed a few layups. But offensively, with the turnovers, it's limiting their possessions and opportunities to score. So Coach Lopez working through probably some of those issues offensively. Annapolis has gone full court to try to force some turnovers and kind of switch things up. We'll see if they stay with that. So back to the original starting five for Annapolis, and they'll start off with the ball here in the second quarter, as Trinity is going to pick up their pressure. Skip pass over. Best in the high post, tries to find Anne-Marie, but that's a really tough pass. And that goes out of bounds. So full court pressure by Annapolis still. Trying to get a turnover. Alex trying to get a stop. 20 all the way through and a score. So Trinity's been able to break that pressure. So Belen trying to use her dribble. And skip over to Kayla. She's going to relocate. It's a long two. She's going to get her own rebound. Kicks over to Belen. Belen double teamed. Gets the ball out, and Kayla's going to reset the offense. Alex steps in for a three-pointer. That's going to be long. A battle down low. Trinity finally gets it. Best trying to get a hand on it. And here comes Trinity again. A deflection by Kayla. Ball's loose. Best finally ends up with it. And back to Kayla's hands. So good defensive possession there. And now, again, just the offense trying to find some rhythm. Kayla's finds Anne-Marie down low. She's a little bit too far into the basket. And back to Trinity. 5 long pass. 11's going to drive. Gets kicked. Another steal by Bess. 2-on-1. See if Annapolis can use it. Back to Belen. Layup is good. So nice with a block. Good. There's multiple courts here, so there's buzzers and whistles. And I think Bess kind of paused because she heard a buzzer. And 20 kept playing and ripped the ball out and got the foul. So that's one of the challenges of having they're in a large gym there's 3 games going on. And Bess, I think, heard a buzzer on the second court, and unfortunately ended up being a foul against her. 20's first free throw is good. It's now 17-10. Annapolis down 7. 6:12 left in the second quarter. And now 20 with the second free throw. With the press, 20's done a lot of the ball handling duties. And that one's in. 18-10, second quarter. Annapolis ball. Turning in that 2-3 zone, but really extending out. They're really quick with their hands. And Annapolis not quite able to secure that ball all the time. Kayla needed some help. Finds it with Boleyn. Boleyn over to Alex. Alex is going to probe with her dribble. Gets stopped. Swings to Kayla for 3. That ball is just off the front rim. And Best with the steal and the shot. Another loose ball. Boleyn on the floor. They're still wrestling for it even after the whistle. And that jump ball is going to go to Trinity. Annapolis stays in that full court. Kayla's trying to really keep the ball out of Five's hand, and she's going to pick up her dribble. Comes up the middle. Boleyn there trying to cut it off. She's just going to go right through everyone and scores. So that press causing some initial problems, but not able to stop the dribble of 25, and she just dribbled right through the middle of the press and lays it in. So got to stop the ball. That's really, and I think Coach Lopez is making that point, that you've got to be able to stop the dribble penetrations, but you want them to be picking it up and trying to throw long passes. That's where the steals happen. So Annapolis down 10, 5:26. This is kind of a critical part in the game where Annapolis needs to step things up offensively, and defensively needs to clean things up and not allow the long dribble penetration that they just did. Kayla's had some nice open shots. The three-pointers aren't quite falling for her yet, but she's been able to get some clean looks as Annapolis has kind of been able to get a little bit better passing, forcing that defense to overcommit, and then it's creating a little bit of space for our shooters. Just need to start knocking those down. Annapolis ball. As Kayla will start the offense. 5:25 left in the second quarter. And Annapolis being a little bit more cautious with that, with the pass and the passing angles, as the two top zone defenders are really trying to jump those passes. Over to Boleyn. She's going to take a long two-pointer. And then ball squirts out. It's going to go to 5. Boleyn's there trying to stop it. And, again, good hands by Boleyn to stop that fast break. Again, it was a nice shot by Boleyn. It just hit that front iron and just didn't quite fall. And 5's going to take a long three-pointer in the corner. So that's a nice shot by her. And extends that lead to 13 now. Over to Boleyn. And 5 all over her. She's going to get double teamed. Boleyn takes another shot. Hits the side of. And now 5's off to the race again. And another layup. So that's two really long, unfortunate, 2 long rebounds that went Trinity's way and led to now back-to-back scoring possessions for them. There's a tip by 5. She's going to get another steal. She's going to come in for another layup. And Kayla with the quick hands knocks it out. But it's going to stay white ball. That's, again, these transition opportunities for Trinity are really difficult. And ball goes inside. Griselda comes in, scoops it out. Nice steal by her. Goes to Kayla. Kayla's going to push tempo. And she gets double teamed. Kicks it over to Anne-Marie, who's going to try to go over the top. Gets tipped. Boleyn with a nice dribble drive and forces contact. So Boleyn did a nice job of just forcing the issue. She really didn't have a good angle, but got bailed out by the foul. They're going to say that the foul occurred before the shot. So it's still blue ball. Going to try to knock it out. Goes out to 20, and now it's 3-on-1. Bess trying to defend it. The shot goes up. Bess with the rebound. So good job, Bess, holding her ground, just keeping her hands up. And now it's blue ball. All right, Kayla looking for some help. Finds Alex. Back to Kayla. High post to Bess. Bess finds Belen. Belen's going to drive baseline. Little scoop shot doesn't go. And Anne-Marie with nice position, and 11 tried to smack it out and unfortunately hit her instead. So that'll be a foul on number 11. Annapolis down 15, 25-10, 3:22 left in the second quarter. Blue ball. Annapolis still trying to find some rhythm offensively. It's over the top to Kayla. And Kayla's looking for, and there's another deflection, almost steal by 5. She's been wreaking havoc on that side. And Belen's going to come up for a screen. And Alex going to get to Belen, who takes a nice little shot, but unfortunately it said she traveled. So Belen's doing a nice job trying to get those shots up, but just can't quite get everything going at the same time. And trying to force it in there, gets deflected out by Kayla. Kayla's really defending 5. That's their best ball handler, and so Kayla's trying to force someone else to have that ball. And here comes 11, and again, we got to stop that dribble penetration. Bess is there and does a good job turning her. And Belen giving her lots of problems and forcing the travel. So Belen, good defensive pressure for a turnover. And these are the possessions that Annapolis needs to score on when they get the turnover or the start getting back into this game here. Over to Belen, looking for some help, finds Kayla. Kayla skips to Alex. Alex going to drive baseline. She's going to try to scoop shot it. There's a whistle, and I think it may have been 5 seconds. So, yeah, good job, Annapolis. Oh, no, timeout. So Trinity's coach felt like that 5-second clock was going to run out and calls timeout since no one really was open. Annapolis' defense has really been strong. They've been getting opportunities with their turnovers, but really having a hard time with just getting that ball to fall through the basket. Trinity, again, very strong. Number 5, number 11, their 2 guards, really putting a lot of pressure up top. Having a hard time offensively, just even getting some passes, forcing the offense to really get kind of extended out away from the basket. And they've done a good job of keeping the pressure, keeping us away from the basket and keeping the pressure on the ball. So white ball under the basket. And trying to run a little play for 5, it looks like, but had a little trouble there. Kayla with the block, and here they come. They've got numbers. It's 2-on-2. Kayla tries to force it to Belen, but ends up being turned over. And now Trinity's got numbers. And here comes 5 all the way through. Bess with good defense. Another block by Bess. Rebound. And unfortunately, when that ball bounces around, you get 2-3 rebounds. It's going to probably force a foul. And that's what happens. So good job initially on stopping that break, but just couldn't secure the offensive or the defensive rebound, and they got a third chance, and eventually with the foul. First free throw is no good. 25-13, minute 40 left in the second quarter. Annapolis trying to creep its way back into this game. Second free throw is good. Annapolis looking to get something going offensively as Kayla and Belen trying to work together. But again, 5 is all over those passes. She's jumping that. Skip pass to Belen. Nice little jump shot. Steps into it. Can't quite get it to fall. And Belen puts some pressure. About a minute left. Annapolis needing desperately to score here. Kayla's looking for Alex. Back to Kayla. Gets the corner to Bess. Going to kick out to Kayla. Skip pass to Alex. Alex going to take the 3. Front iron. Long rebound. She picks up her dribble. That could be a steal. Oh, almost so close. Alex with the deflection. 10 with a really long three-pointer. 35 seconds left. Alex corrals it. Back to Bess. Over to Anne-Marie. And Anne-Marie didn't know someone was behind her. 10 with the steal. 10's going to take it in. Back to Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie with the defense. Ball bounces around and stays with White. So unfortunately, Anne-Marie was dribbling up, didn't know someone was behind her. You'll hear people call that a wolf, as you'll hear that, and unfortunately she didn't hear that warning. A block. Looks like they're going to call a foul. And it looks like Bess is going to get called for that foul. Looked pretty clean, as they're able to get a pass right in the block and kind of point blank, but unfortunately said Bess got too much of the hand or the arm. First free throw is good. 18.3 seconds left. Trinity now up 28-13. And the second free throw is out. 32 was able to push her way in there and stays here. So Annapolis now having a little bit of trouble with that. Ball gets deflected, goes to 10, blocked by. Looks like they're going to call her for a travel. So good defense by Blue. The referee is discussing what exactly happened. So it looked like, if anything, was, yeah, it looks like they stay with the travel call. So now it is Annapolis ball, 8 seconds, over to Boleyn. Kayla with a long three-pointer. It's going to rim out. Anne-Marie with the scoop. Gets to Alex. They said that the basket is good. She made the three-pointer. The discussion is, was it before the buzzer or not? It was a beyond the NBA three-pointer. It was a deep three. It banked in, and now the discussion is it gonna count? It was very, very close, and they said no. It was a great shot. Unfortunately, it was probably just maybe a tenth or two of a second too late. So that would have really helped. But Annapolis having some trouble offensively, trying to get some points on the board. Having some real problems with Trinity's defense. Trinity just in a basic 2-3 zone, but those two top defenders giving us lots of problems, especially number 5, as she has been anticipating those passes, getting her hands deflected, and they've been able to get some points in transition off those turnovers, and that's really been kind of the difference in the game, as they've been able to get much easier baskets than Annapolis. Annapolis has had good shots, but they don't come easy. They've had to really work at them. Even when they're able to drive, the defense collapse. And Trinity has has good size too. They're hard to get around and shoot over. And Bess has been really the spark on the team, as she's been battling down low, getting some nice rebounds, keeping offensive possessions going. But again, just needing to score. When we get the turnovers, when we get those defensive rebounds, being able to score will help us to kind of creep back. So this third quarter is going to be really critical for Annapolis to come out and find that basket. Again, Trinity, strong team, really well balanced. They have been very, very well balanced. They've been able to get points from the inside. They had some nice long shots. We saw them in volleyball. They were a really strong team. So really, this is going to be a really tough challenge for Annapolis in the second half. So Blenn's had some nice drives. She's been able to get into the lane, but again, just can't quite get everything going as far as getting some solid shots off, up. And really, for Annapolis, limiting the turnovers, taking those good shots. If Best can keep possessions alive with some offensive rebounds, some putbacks, and kind of just find ways to creep back into this game. So 27-13, the start of the third quarter. Annapolis, the team winning, will go on to the state finals tomorrow. Annapolis hoping to be back in that position, but they have a pretty tough hill to climb here in the second half. The boys will be playing later today at 6:30 as they are in the semifinals as well. They'll be not playing here at Duncanville. They'll be playing just a little stone throw away at Trinity Christian Academy as they'll be taking on Still Creek, and that will be a game that you do not want to miss. Both those teams are very, very strong. It'll be a really good matchup. It is actually a rematch of last year's semifinals that Annapolis lost in the last few seconds of the game. So Annapolis looking for some revenge. Annapolis Lady Warriors with the ball. Maybe not yet. Official says not quite time for the quarter or the halftime break to end. Oh, it looks like we're missing our scorekeeper and bookkeeper. Both of them seem to be on break as well. So as soon as we get someone and keep score and book, we will probably get this quarter going. The Warrior Sports Network is back to full strength as Xavier, the cameraman, the X-Man, is back. He is checking on the Smoking for Jesus and Town East game, getting a report on how that other semifinal game is going. So we're trying to keep the stream as strong as we can, so we've hopefully made some adjustments that help. And now we're back to action here as the Annapolis ball start of the third quarter with Kayla Chavez with the ball as they set up their offense. Glenn looking for some help, finds Bess. Bess is going to kick it out to Kayla. And again, there's that deflection, and that's been the story. As it's a nice pass, but unfortunately she took one too many steps, and that's going to be a travel. So Kayla with the ball after the turnover, and again, really have to watch, particularly number 5, is you can see that they're anticipating those passes, wanting to jump. Belen going baseline. And good hands as the ball gets knocked out of bounds. So Annapolis ball, Alex taking the ball out. And the referee explaining something to Anne-Marie. Lob over there and gets stolen to it by 11. Kayla steals it back. Here comes Kayla. Don't quite have the number, so she's going to pull out. Over to Alex. Alex can take a long shot, and that's way over. Trinity with the ball, now pushing tempo. Keeps pushing tempo. And 11 kind of threw a ball up. Rebounded by 25, and 5's going to reset the offense. Kayla almost with the steal. Driving baseline. She kind of throws a ball up there. It almost goes in. 12 gets her own rebound. Another battle for the ball. And Alex secures it, but he got tied up and stays here with Trinity. Trinity with the ball now. Baseline, 20 is going to drive around Kayla, get to the middle of the lane. Ball kind of bouncing around. And I'm going to say there's a foul. And Kayla's hoping it's not on her. And they're going to say, yep, it was. So Kayla's like, I was just behind her and just pulled the ball out. So unfortunately, the official disagrees, said there was contact. 27-13, 6:41 left. First free throw's good. As Trinity is starting to pull away with their lead. And unfortunately, Kayla's going to have to sit down now in foul trouble. Second free throw is short. Rebound to Alex. Alex now going to start the offense. Blinn over to Anne-Marie. Tries to fire a pass in there. Goes to Alex. Blocked by 25. And 25 just kind of threw the ball away. Blinn's going to corral it. 5 all over her. Blinn looking for some help. Alex with the ball. Alex going to drive lane. Goes up. Best with the rebound. And gets tied up. So good drive by Alex. Just couldn't quite finish it. Best, nice rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. And Trinity's going to substitute. Blue ball. Napa's needing to get some points on the board here. Looking for Blinn. She's going to step into a two-pointer. And that goes in. So that's definitely what is desperately needed. And here comes Annapolis. Blinn's going to extend the zone. And 11's just going to come rolling in. She's in trouble. She's got double team. She skirts through there. And fires a shot. It goes up in the supports, which is out of bounds. And now it's Annapolis ball. So this is important when we get these. Alex is going to drive through the middle and forces contact. So nice job, Alex. Gets another foul on Trinity. When Annapolis gets a turnover, they need to score to start bringing themselves back. So Alex with the ball. She's going to inbounds. Annapolis needing to get another. The Blinn comes all the way around. 25, tough rim defender, blocks that shot, but stays with the blue. Blinn comes around over to Anne-Marie. Baseline jump. Oh, so close. Griselda. Oh, Alex Lopez with the rebound and in. So that's 2 possessions in a row. They've scored, so hopefully making a little run here. Kick to 22. That's a long shot way over the top. Griselda trying to corral it. 10 having some trouble. Finds 20. That's going to be short. Need a rebound. Anne-Marie fighting with it, and they said there's a foul. And it's going to be a foul on Anne-Marie. Oh, no, they're going to give it 22 is on the white. So it should be. So, again, here's another opportunity as Trinity had another empty possession. Annapolis needs to score here to start bringing themselves back into this game. That forces that pass, so thankfully it bounces back to Alex. Blinn's going to, she's tried to do too much. She got in there and tried to do a spin move and just couldn't quite keep her feet where they needed to be. 5 minutes left, 28-17. Griselda, 5 is going to drive all the way around. Anne-Marie with the block. They say that's going to be a foul on her. So looked pretty clean, but apparently they said there was contact on the body. 28-17, 4:54. Annapolis kind of hanging around now. They've had 2 possessions back-to-back with scores. Need to keep scoring to kind of creep back into this game as Trinity misses the first free throw. 5 has had a really good game. She's really been a big problem for us with her defense. She's going to shoot now her second free throw. And that one's in. So Alex running point. She's going to come in. She's going to attack that middle of the zone. Steps through. Anne-Marie with the rebound and a foul. So good offensive rebound by Anne-Marie. She's going to be shooting 2. So Alex just, that zone wasn't real tight. She saw some space, just attacked the middle of the zone and got into the lane. And then Anne-Marie got good position. Her first free throw. A little short. And Trinity just keeps subbing one big girl after the other, so they really have no shortage of height in the post players. Second one off the side of the rim and out. So Griselda going to extend. She's going to force that ball away from 5. Want someone else to handle that ball and give it to 10. And 10, long pass, Alex is there. She's got a layup. And 5 with a nice block. So really, really nice block on number 5. Stays with, it should stay with blue. Yeah, as the Trinity. And so Coach Lopez was questioning the call, and the officials, I think, have had enough of that, and they gave issue a technical. So Trinity will be shooting a technical. So first technical shot is off. So there's confusion as far as like whose ball it was. Trinity was standing there, and I think Coach Lopez was saying it should be blue ball. She misses both of those. And it should be, yep, it's going to be white. It's going to be white ball with the technical. So Annapolis, Griselda defending up top. Little flip to 11. She's going to take a 3-pointer, and that's good. That is a really big shot by 11. And the momentum is now shifting back to Trinity. Alex is going to come through, try to find Bess, and a turnover. So Annapolis is now dangerously close to letting this game slip away. So 5's going to dribble through. Looks for high post, kicks out to 11. She's going to take another 3-pointer, and that's good. So that is back-to-back 3-pointers, and this Annapolis needing to stop the bleeding here. Need to have a good possession, take a good shot, finds Griselda in the middle. She's going to sneak through there and just kind of throw something up. And now it's Trinity in transition. Bland almost with the steal. They're fighting for it. They're going to let her wrestle and eventually call jump ball. So Bland did a good job of just tying that up. And looks like there's going to be a timeout, as back-to-back 3-pointers by Trinity is opening this game up. Annapolis now down 35-17, 3:43 left in the third quarter. So again, Annapolis having its opportunities, but they get anywhere near that rim. Trinity has some height and athleticism around the basket that makes it hard to finish those shots. And really their guards, 5 and 11, are really having good games and causing Annapolis a lot of trouble, both offensively and defensively. So Coach Lopez looking to try to, he's got the marker board out, trying to get some things cleaned up. As it'll stay blue ball. Or sorry, white ball. So white ball into the basket. And back to 5. 5's going to set up the offense. Skip pass. Going to double team that with Belen and Anne-Marie there. Belen all over that, giving her a lot of problems. 5 high post. 20 is going to need that layup. And Bess with a block. Anne-Marie tried to skid it. Alex going to now try to take on the entire Trinity team. Thinks better of that and pulls it out. And trying to be real careful with those passes. A little handoff. Finds Anne-Marie high post. There's a collision there, and that's going to be a foul. So it's kind of a dangerous pass. You don't really want to lob in a high post pass, but thankfully Anne-Marie was strong with it and gets called, or has Trinity called for the foul. Over to Anne-Marie. She's going to take a little baseline jumper. Finds Alex. Kicks it out to Belen. Back to Anne-Marie. She's going to drive middle. Bess is going to scoop it up. Ball's on the floor, and got another jump ball. And that's going to go to White. So Griselda's going to put some pressure on 5. Gets around her. This 5 is going to take it down the sideline. Top of the key. 20 looking for 11, and 11 for another three-pointer, and she's got it. So 11 has been on fire here. That's 3 in a row from her from the three-point line. Alex going to drive and dish. Belen tried to answer that. Long rebound to 11. Griselda tried to stop that, and 11 just throws something up, hoping for a foul, and no call. It's going to stay here. White ball. Over to 5. She's going to take a three-pointer in the corner, and that's good. So now the threes are raining from Trinity, and this game is getting blown wide open now. Alex drives through. She's going to step around, tries to scoop, and Bess fighting for the ball, bouncing around. Lots of blue, lots of contact. Annapolis trying to hang on. As Trinity had numbers, but unfortunately the pass led the Trinity girl too far to the baseline, and she ends up turning it over. 41-17, 2:05 left in the third quarter. Annapolis trying to get something going offensively. Alex trying to force things in the middle. Anne-Marie's there. She's going to find Bess with a little cut. That's short. Ball's bouncing around. 5 ripping the ball out. Griselda giving her lots of problems. She's going to pull up, and there's a swing. That should be a foul as 5 is taking an elbow. Yeah, that 5 was getting a little frustrated and tried to use her elbows to send a message, and the referee said, you can't do that. So Griselda, good pressure, way to stay closely guarded, number 5, and gets her to foul her in frustration. So blue ball, again, needing something, needing to start scoring some points here. Find someone finds Griselda, rolls out of her hand, back to 11. Trinity now, there's no numbers there, but she's going to just try to force the issue and gets bailed out by a foul. Blenn's going to help her up, but yeah, 11 just is going to come barreling down. She's just hoping for a foul. She just throws something up, and Griselda unfortunately reached in. So 11 has been the spark here in the second half for them, as she has been on fire for the three-point line. Short on the free throw. And Annapolis offensively is having to rely on other players as Kayla's in foul trouble on the bench. So second free throw, that one's good. So Annapolis, now that they come full court pressure, Trinity almost with the turnover, as now Trinity is going to start turning things up and putting more pressure on our ball handlers. So they've got Back to Boleyn. Way to break that. Looks for Best. There's 3 on 1 and just misses. So good press break. Just could not quite finish. 42-17, minute 25 left. Skip pass over to 5. 5 get to the high post. Best all over that. Over to 22. Another three-pointer. That's long. They've had a rain here of threes, so Annapolis needs to break this press here. Over to Griselda. Griselda looking for some help. Finds Boleyn. Over to Bess. Bess to Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie's going to drive baseline. Kicks it out to Alex, who's going to take a three-pointer. That's good. So nice shot by Alex. 20-42. Griselda giving her 20 some problems. 11 has a lot of Boleyn, and Boleyn's going to reach in. And they're going to say jump ball, so good job, Boleyn. So Annapolis, after that Alex Lopez three-pointer, hoping to maybe get another basket here before third quarter. Get a little bit of momentum back here. So Alex with the ball. Oh, just really a ill-timed pass, and 22 coming in. Griselda trying to defend it, and with the foul. So fortunately, Alex just stared down where she was going, and 22 just stepped right into that pass. 34.4 seconds left in the third quarter. Annapolis down 42-20. Trinity Christian from Paris, Texas. Number 22 on the line. First one's good. Second one's going to be off. Boleyn to Bess. Bess trying to secure it. Needs some help. And said that she rolled around. So unfortunately, that ball's going to stay here now with Trinity. 28.6 seconds left. Trinity ball. Lob to 22. Blocked by Bess. Nice defense, and Bess is going to take it herself. She's going to try to take it all the way. 10's there, knocks it away. Bess grabs it out to Boleyn. And they're going to say a lot of contact, and they finally call the foul. So Bess just took matters in her own hand and got a foul. 19 seconds left. Boleyn looking for some help. Finds Griselda. It gets knocked away. She secures it. Ball's rolled over. 10 picks it up. 11 with a layup. And that's good. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. 4. Boleyn looking up. She's going to take a three-pointer at the buzzer, and it's going to be a little long. 45-20. Annapolis down at the end of the third quarter. It has been all Trinity here in the third quarter, as they have been lighting things up from the three-point line. And then Alex showed a little bit of life with a nice three-pointer, but really, other than that, offensively, really struggling. They've, again, had opportunities, just can't quite finish, as Trinity's defense is really forcing Annapolis to take shots they don't want to take, and now starting to assert themselves. So it is, again, Annapolis just looking to get some momentum, trying to get some stops, get some baskets. Kayla Chavez now back in the game. She's going to have to be careful. She is in foul trouble. But she's also one that can spark some offense if she gets going. So Trinity ball, start of the fourth quarter. Winner advancing to the state finals. Number 5 breaking some ankles. Griselda recovers well. 5 not really going anywhere. And Trinity having a little bit of trouble on what they're trying to do, and good defense forces a turnover. So Trinity looked a little disorganized as far as what they were trying to do. A lot of dribbling around but not going anywhere, and eventually turns the ball over. So Annapolis ball. Kayla trying to get on track offensively, and Griselda having a little bit of trouble with that. Griselda's going to drive, tries to force a shot, force something into Bess, not there. Belen, nice little spin move, just misses it. And there's another scrum, and we're going to call jump ball, and that should be blue ball. So nice move by Belen, just can't quite get the touch to get that to drop. Belen looking for Kayla. Kayla's going to drive middle of the lane. Front of the rim, got her own rebound. Can't quite corral it, and it's going to go off of her out of bounds. Again, really, good shot. Just a lot of hands to try to shoot over, and just makes it really challenging. So Griselda extending that defense out, trying to keep 5 away from the ball. Needing some help, and that ball's going to get turned over. Kayla's got it. 5's going to look for another block, and Kayla does a nice job shielding the ball with her body as 5 with the contact. Kayla really exceptional when it comes around the rim as far as finishing. She uses her body really well, shields the ball, can finish right and left-handed. First free throw is good. (45-21), just over 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Annapolis desperately needing a lot of things to go their way, and mostly offensively getting a spark. Second one short. Bess is going to try to sneak in there. Can't quite corral it. Annapolis is going to put a lot of ball pressure on it, looking for a turnover. And they're going to let 25 just drive right down the middle of the lane. She throws it. Bess with a good steal. Over to Belen. Belen with the layup. 5's going to try to she's going to pull out because 5, I think, has some foul trouble considerations. Over to 25. Belen's going to meet her. They're looking. 25 is going to drive through, and a little bit of a touch foul there on Belen. 6:30 left in the fourth quarter. Annapolis needing a turnover here, empty possession. Bess maybe, so close. Long 3 by 12, that's going to rim deep. The ball bounced around. Trinity with an offensive rebound. 12's just going to throw something up. Belen on the other side gets it. She's going to need some help. She's got lots of trouble. She's going to find Kayla. Annapolis does have numbers. Kayla's going to push it, but she just loses the ball. And now 11 with a wide open layup. So unfortunate. Kayla was trying to make a move, and the ball just got away from her. 5:56 left. Kayla's now going to walk the ball up, looking for something offensively. Belen's going to curl around for a three-pointer, back iron. Belen's going to put some pressure. Griselda almost with the steal. 5 now with the ball. She's going to come. She's going to drive through the lane. Bess there to block. Bess with another block. Ball bouncing around on the floor. That's going to be a white ball. So Bess, 2 really nice blocks. Did a good job not creating a foul. Just kept her hands up, put her hand on the ball, but unfortunately it's still Trinity ball. 25 looking for someone, goes way out top. Not 11, but Bess does contest that, so good job with Bess. And Belen can't quite get a handle on that. So 11 has been on fire, so good contest by Bess. Force her to change her shot just slightly. Alex Lopez back in the game. Still white ball. 25 is going to go out 5. Over to 11. She's wide open top of the key. That's not good, but she goes way long on it. Another offensive rebound. 25's got, or 15 has a whole host of Warriors, and that's going to be it's going to be a tied up ball, Annapolis ball. Just over 5 minutes left. Alex, Belen, and Kayla doing a 3-man game. Kayla all the way through. Ball bounces around, gets corralled by Griselda. She needs some help. Kayla's there. Ball gets knocked out, and Trinity off and running again. Griselda there. Hard foul, but really wanted to prevent that layup. So Griselda, good job hustling back, and 11's going to have to earn those points from the free throw line. So Trinity shooting 2, number 11. First one's good. She has really been dominant offensively in the second half. Her three-point shooting has really opened this game wide open. And she's going to try to extend that lead. 4:43 left in the fourth quarter. Second one's long. Kayla with a nice rebound. She's going to try to push tempo. 2-on-2. Kayla's going to dribble drive. She thought about it. Kicks it around to Alex. Alex with the three-pointer. That's going to be off the side. 25 corrals it. And they finally said that that's going to be a travel. So blue ball. Here's someone open to Belen. Over to Kayla. Kayla's going to take a long three-pointer. That's way long. Battling down low. Best there. She rips it out of their hands, but she's needed someone to pass to, and they weren't there, so it's another jump ball. So it's going to be white ball. Annapolis, I think, is going to go full court here. Trying to get something in the form of a turnover. Some easier baskets. Pass over to 5. 5 looking for some help. 11's there baseline. Dish to 22, and nice pass. 22 with the finish. 4 minutes left, 50-23. Annapolis looking to finish strong. Kayla's going to drive right through the middle. Can come all the way around, and 1. So really strong finish. Again, that top of that zone not really closing off, and then Kayla saw that space and just attacked it, and then a really tough finish through the contact. So Kayla looking to make it a three-point play. 3:52 left, and that one's good. Annapolis is going to put full court pressure. Trinity with number 5, no problem breaking that. She's going to dribble around, look for her pass. 20 is going to come all the way in. Kayla's going to meet her. Ball's loose on the floor. Kicks out to 22. 22 at the three-pointer. Long rebound. Back to 5. To 11. Finds 32 down low. And Trinity's going to call timeout. So really, ball's not bouncing Annapolis' way as their long rebounds. Trinity's able to secure that, extend their possessions, get multiple shots on during a possession. It's just really tough when you're trying to get something going. Trinity has been, again, a really well-balanced team, really good interior defense, and then their guards have been really tough. They've been able to make some big three-pointers in the second half, which was a game that Annapolis was creeping back in, and then eventually just the doors got blown wide open. So Annapolis looking to finish this year off with a good, strong second half of the fourth quarter. So it'll be white ball as Annapolis looking to get that ball back. This possession has been extended by several offensive rebounds. 22 looking for some help. Alex trying to jump that. Gets down low. Kayla's going to put some pressure but without fouling and forces the travel. 3:20 left. Over to Kayla. Kayla over to Blinn. Anne-Marie. Back to Kayla. Almost a steal. Alex going to step in. Kayla will step in. Lots of contact. They're going to let all that go and a missed layup. And here comes Trinity. They've got a 2-on-1. Good pass to 11, but that's too many steps. In the NBA, that would work, but unfortunately, that's not what we're playing right now. This is high school. 2:56. Annapolis down 50-20. 10 securing that, and here they come. Trinity's got numbers, 3-on-2. She gets around Kayla, but missed the layup. Kayla with the rebound. And now Kayla's going to push tempo. She's going to go right through the middle. Left-hand finish, too hard. Rebound Trinity, and now Trinity tempo's going up. Gabby Lopez there with the block. But I said that was some contact on the arm, so that's going to be foul, shooting 2. 2:22 left. Annapolis down 50-26. Annapolis has had, the girls have had a really outstanding season. They lost some really strong seniors and all these underclassmen getting really tons of playing experience, really valuable experience. The season has been kind of up and down, had some injuries, and in the regional finals they were short on players. So again, they've shown a lot of heart, a lot of toughness, and this is going to be great experience for them in the future. Trinity's free throws off. Gabby Lopez with the rebound. Anne-Marie taking it through. She's going to drive, pull out, kick to Belen, over to Kayla, and 10 reached out, and Kayla drew the contact. And it looks like we're there in the bonus, so she'll be shooting 1-on-1. So Kayla looking to hit the front end, and she does. So that should be giving her a second one. Yep. So she'll get the second free throw. And that one's good as well. Kayla's so strong offensively. She's had a little bit of trouble with just the pressure defense and getting inside. There's got some good interior defenders. Kayla's now trying to step up her defense, and she gets a nice steal from 5, and 5 tries to get the ball back but ends up fouling her. So Kayla will go back to the line. So Kayla's been handcuffed a little bit with just the foul trouble, so she's been able to start getting loose here a little bit. Another free throw, so doing a nice job from the free throw line. She'll get that second free throw. And that one is good as well, so nice job, Kayla. 51-30, just over 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Annapolis again just trying to finish strong, and that should be a travel. And yep, so another turnover. And that really, Trinity turned the ball over quite a bit. Just Annapolis could never really capitalize on those empty possessions. Kayla looking what she wants to do offensively. She's going to draw a lot of attention. Sela Garcia in the game. Bounce pass over to Kayla. Kayla's going to drive down the lane, through contact again, and draws another foul, so she'll go to the line again. So the Trinity coaches are saying, just get your arms up, quit fouling. Well, Kayla's to the line again. She'll be shooting 2 this time. Minute 44 left. And another one's good. So she's been really good on the free throw line here in the fourth quarter. So 51-31, Annapolis down, minute 44 in the fourth quarter. Winner advancing to the state finals. Second one is short. Battle for the ball. And lots of bodies flying. And now we're going to shoot free throws on the other end. And 32 will be shooting those free throws. So 32 shooting 1-and-1 as they're now in the bonus as well. First one's long rebound. Gabby Lopez rips it over the top of 10. Gets it to Kayla. It's 2-on-1. Kayla's going to take it anyway and drew contact, but they said 15 was not set. So 15 tried to get a charge, but she was moving. That should be free throws. So Kayla at the line again, shooting 2. That one's going to roll in. So Kayla's done a good job here the last part of this fourth quarter of getting them to foul her, and then she's capitalizing with good free throw shooting. That one's good as well. 51-33, minute 33 left. Trinity just looking to get the time to run. Forces it inside. 11 just stepping through. 15's in a lot of trouble, and that should be 3 seconds. Yep. So their coaches are telling, the Trinity coaches are saying, pull that out, kill some time here. So unfortunately, they turned the ball over for them, but fortunately for Annapolis, another chance to try to get some more points on the board. Blenn's going to try to turn the corner, has some trouble, scooped into Kayla. Nice little pass. Can't quite finish, though. Gabby Lopez steps in, another jump ball. That's going to stay here, so blue ball. So Blenn's going to take it out. Blenn's looking for Kayla, finds her. Kayla trying to probe a little bit with her dribble. Ball gets deflected. Blenn double team. Back to Kayla. Kayla picks up her dribble. Over to Blenn. Blenn's going to go baseline. Ran out of trying to get out of there, and ball gets knocked out by Trinity. So nice little drive by Blenn, but just kind of ran out of real estate. And to Kayla, just standing there under the basket as Trinity just kind of fell asleep. So another basket by Kayla, under 45 seconds left. And I'm guessing Trinity's just going to try to pull it out. But no, she's going to take a 3. And that ball's going to go a long rebound again, going to Trinity. So Trinity not really wanting to run clock. They're still trying to run offense here, as Kayla's all over that. And they got lots of contact, but no call. 10 driving, Anne-Marie all over her. She picks up her dribble, over to 5. There's 11 seconds, 10. She's going to pull in, need some help. Finds 10, and they're now going to just pull it out. The Trinity faithful are telling them to shoot. There's really no need for it, but she does it anyway and drains a 3 at the buzzer. So Annapolis did a great job. Great season as they end the year 12-6 overall. They lose in the semifinals of the state tournament, all underclassmen. So overall a really great season for them and for Coach Lopez, as Paris Trinity Christian will advance to the state finals. So congratulations to them. Basketball's not done yet. We still have at 6:30 our boys in the state semifinals. Again, this is going to be a great matchup. Playing Still Creek, the team that beat them last year in the semifinals. So it will be a really great game. Looking forward to seeing you then. And let's